Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Hello JB. I am your host, Tika Singh, and tonight we are diving into a topic that affects all of us. It is a conversation that is more relevant than ever. Before I expose the main topic for the talk show, let me introduce the incredible guests. First, please welcome Ms. Shiyong Singh, a professor from University ASEAN UA, known for Media and Communication course. Well, and joining us today is Ms. Lim Jiaqian, an influencer of social media, or to be more specific, is a YouTuber whose channel is Life Learning. I believe that everyone is able to find this channel on your devices, and also you can learn lots of new things from the videos uploaded too. Thank you both for willing to join me today as we discuss an incredibly relevant and important topic, that is the impact of social media on society. Over the past decade, social media has become an integral part of our lives, revolutionizing the way we communicate, share information, and connect with others. It has changed the world. According to Ardov Albi, CEO of Marketing Interactions, social media is not a media. The key is to learn, listen, engage, and build relationships. It's no longer just a nice thing to have, but it is a must-have thing for all of us today. However, it is crucial for us to understand the effects it has on our society. Without procrastination, let's get right into our main topic today. Ms. Shi, can you define what is meant by social media to help us explore this topic?
Of course, let me answer for you guys. What is the meaning of social media? Social media is a form of mass media communication on the internet, such as website for social networking and microblogging, through which users share information, ideas, personal message, and other content such as video. Social networking and social media are overlapping concepts, but social networking is usually understood as users building communities among themselves, while social media is more about using social networking sites and related platforms to build an audience.
Such an interesting perspective. Therefore, we can define social media as a platform which enables people to interact and socially connect to others in society and around the world. Ms. Lim, can you give some examples of social media to illustrate that point so we can see it clearly and more obviously?
Of course, I would like to share some examples of social media platforms. Nowadays, examples of social media that have been widely used includes Facebook, YouTube, WhatsApp, Instagram, WeChat, and TikTok.
Thank you both. Thus, we can summarize social media such as Instagram, Twitter, and also WhatsApp as medium through which we communicate and share our opinions on everything under the sun. However, many people reckon that social media brings many negative impacts to society. This is because the usage of social media may increase feelings of anxiety and also depression, especially for those who encounter challenges and difficulties in life. For instance, when we post something on social media, our friends and family can like it, giving us a boost of dopamine. However, when we don't get the boost or approval, it can impact our sense of self and adequacy. Now, one area that often sparks debate is the effect of social media on mental health. Ms. Lim, what do you think about this statement?
Social media has negative effects, but this shouldn't define its overall impact. It can be beneficial for society by helping individuals connect and strengthen relationships, encouraging students to learn and grow, and empowering businesses to expand their audiences and increase profits. Thus, the positive effects of social media are plentiful.
Well, can Miss Lim give some positive effects of social media?
Yes, definitely can. First and foremost, social media allows individuals to find and connect with communities that share similar interests, hobbies, or goals. Whether it's a passion for cooking, photography, or social activism, these platforms enable users to join groups, engaging in discussions and share experiences with like-minded individuals. This sense of community can provide support, inspirations, and a platform for collaborations, enhancing users' overall sense of belonging and purpose. Furthermore, another positive effects of social media on society is it roles in fostering creativity and self-expressions. This is because people can showcase their talents through various formats including photography, writing, music, and art. Platforms like Instagram and TikTok have given rise to a new generations of creators who can share their work with a global audience. The democratization of content creations not only encourage creativity but also allows individuals to receive feedback and recognitions for their talents, boosting confidence and encouraging further explorations.
Absolutely right. Social media is beneficial for us too, since it helps us in many ways, such as building relationships and enabling one to be more creative. Ms. Shi, can you give some opinions about the impact of social media on our society?
Of course, the advantage of social media is we can get knowledge by using social media. On social media, people post massive amounts of content on a wide range of issues and topics. YouTube is a platform where you can find information in English, Hindi, or any other language you can comfortable with. From the fundamentals to the advanced, from simple to the complex topics, one can learn for free on social media. There are many teachers, motivators, and religious gurus who provide knowledge in various fields and aspects. You can also learn new skills. Let me explain to you guys why I said that. Through social media, you can acquire and learn new skills. For example, learn to knit on YouTube or do it yourself on Instagram, Facebook, and others. You can acquire as many skills as you want, like cooking, knitting, flower design, rangoli making, Python, ethical hacking, and others. Moreover, learning new skills helps one find work and empowers oneself.
What great insights! According to both of our guests, social media has its advantages to society. Just like Ms. Lim stated that people are able to show their talents through social media, whereas Ms. Shi said about the function of social media to allow people learn new skills. Hence, it means that we will be able to gain many benefits if we use social media wisely in our daily lives. On the other hand, what will be the negative effects of social media on society except cause mental health issues? Since we all know that everything has its two sides, now we will invite Ms. Shi to share with us about the negative impacts.
Every coin has two sides. The disadvantage about social media is negative information, news, and rumors spread quickly. As the elders say, negativity spreads faster than positivity. Similarly, false news or negative news, rumors, and information spread quickly and cause chaos and instability in the social order.
Ms. Shi, can I ask why you said that one of the negative effects is negative information? news and rumors spread quickly.
This is because due to the rapid transfers of information, false news spreads quickly, impacting society significantly. For example, if you come across WhatsApp message that claim prejudice or hatred against a particular community, they will spread with more intensity and rage. This is this false claim creates a false image among people regarding the thing, and the false information is spread. Sometimes it leads to a violent situation in society. People are becoming more addicted to their phones as a result of being disconnected from social reality. People frequently ignore and neglect those around them. They are unaware of what is going on in society because they are constantly immersed in their visual world, engaging with entertainment and people in their visual world. People who lack social and communication skills use social media to escape and ignore people in the real world. For instance, we all know a person who has no friends in the real world but has a following of hundreds of thousands on their social media account.
Very comparing. Social media that spreads fake news will cause people to feel danger or anxiety. Ms. Lim, can you share about how social media can bring us negative effects?
From my perspective, one of the negative effects of social media on society is addiction. Social media addiction is a real problem that many people are facing. With easy access to social media apps and platforms, people tend to spend a lot of time online, often ignoring their real life responsibilities. These addictions can lead to a lack of productivity, depression, and anxiety. For example, when you are playing a game or accomplishing a task, you seek to do it as well as you can. Once you succeed, your brain will give you a dose of dopamine and other happiness hormones, making you happy. The same mechanism functions when you post a picture to Instagram or Facebook. Once you see all the notifications for likes and positive comments popping up on your screen, you will subconsciously register it as a reward. But that's not all. Social media is full of mood-modifying experiences.
Ms. Lim, can you give other examples of negative effects of social media?
Of course, apart from this, cyberbullying is also one of the negative effects of social media. This is because social media has enabled individuals to harass and bully others online. With the anonymity that social media provides, cyberbullies can harass people without facing any consequences. The victims of cyberbullying experience severe emotional stress, low self-esteem, and in some cases even suicide. Moreover, people may suffer self-esteem issues. This is because social media often portrays an idealized and unrealistic versions of people's lives, leading to feeling of inadequacy and low self-esteem. Meanwhile, people tend to compare their lives with others and become dissatisfied with their own. This can lead to lack of confidence and poor mental health.
Thank you both for such an engaging discussion. There are a lot of disadvantages of social media, so we must use it wisely and make sure ourselves to be more careful, especially when we post something on social media. As we know, social media is commonly used by youth and teenagers today. Ms. Lim, what do you think about the influence of social media on youth?
Wow, in this fast-paced society, social media plays a large role in their lives of youth today. Around 95% of young people between the ages of 13 to 17 use at least one social media platform. More than one-third of those report using social media nearly constantly. The most common social media platforms these young people use are TikTok, Instagram, and Snapchat. There are many potential benefits of social media use in youth. One of the benefits is that social media plays a crucial role in identify formation among youth. Adolescence is a critical period for self-discovery, and social media provides a canvas for young people to express themselves. They can share their thoughts, hobbies, and personal experiences, allowing them to explore various aspects of their identities. These explorations can lead to greater self-awareness and confidence as they receive feedback and validations from their peers. However, it can also create pressures to conform to certain ideals as the creator's nature of social media often emphasize perfections and success.
Oh, I understand your point of view, Ms. Lim. Do you have any other opinions that you want to add on?
Absolutely. On the other hand, the digital age has granted youth unprecedented access to information. Social media platforms serve as news sources, education tools, and spaces for discussions. Young people can learn about current events, social issues, and various cultures from around the world with just a few clicks. This access empowers them to become informed citizens, encouraging critical thinking and fostering awareness of global challenges. However, the abundance of information can also lead to misinformation as not all sources are reliable, making it essential for youth to develop media literacy skills.
I do not agree with you, Ms. Lim. Evidence has shown various reasons for concern about the use of social media by young people. The use of social media can have potential negative impacts such as cyberbullying. We are all familiar with bullying, the kind that might happen on the school playground if it happens in real life. But cyberbullying, which happens through technology, the internet and social media to harass, threaten, or embarrass someone is just as common. Harmful language, image, and videos are prevalent, with teens reporting they are often or sometimes exposed to hate-based content.
Since that Ms. Shi had not the same opinions as Ms. Lim, can Ms. Shi elaborate more on this point?
Yes, the challenge to cyberbullying is that it's always there, making it much harder to walk away from the negative interactions. It can also be spread much further, much more rapidly, resulting in negative attention being seen and heard far beyond one's close social circle. In the papers, youth reported that social media also harm their connection with others. They provide examples of bullying and threats and an atmosphere of criticism and negativity during social media interaction. Youth cited the anonymity of social media as part of the problem, as well as miscommunication that can occur online. Study participants that also reported a feeling of disconnection associated with relationship on social media. Some youth feel rejected or left out when their social media posts did not receive the feedback they expected. Others reported feeling frustrated, lonely, or paranoid about being left out.
Well, I understand that social media influences youth from both sides, either positively or negatively. As Ms. Lim said, social media helps teenagers to get informed in a shorter time, but social media also influences youth negatively. For example, the usage of social media leads to cyberbullying too, just like what Ms. Shi has stated. As such, social media has its pros and cons to teenagers today. From another perspective, social media helps to shape public opinion too. Ms. Lim, do you agree with it?
Yes, I definitely agree with you that social media helps to shape public opinion. One of the critical aspects of social media's impact on public opinion is the role of influencers and key opinion leaders. This is because individuals with large followings can sway public sentiment significantly. Celebrities, activisms, and industry experts use their platforms to share opinions, advocate for causes, and mobilize their audiences. These phenomena can be powerful as influencers often shape perceptions and drive discussions on important issues from climate change to social justice. However, the influence of these figures raises questions about accountability and the potentials for manipulations as their opinions may not always be based on factual information.
I totally agree with you that influencers and key opinion leaders have played important roles in shaping opinions, which is one of the ways social media helps to influence public opinion. Besides, in your opinion, does real-time feedback help to shape public opinion?
Yes. Additionally, the interactions nature of social media allows for real-time feedbacks on public issues, enabling discussions that can rapidly influence public opinion. People can comment, share, and react to content, creating a dynamic conversations that shapes perceptions and attitudes. This immediacy can lead to swift changes in public sentiment as collective responses to events can emerge almost overnight. However, the ability to engage in rapid-fire debates also risks devolving into hostility and misinformation, complicating the landscape of public opinion.
Alright, I see. You have a great point there. Ms. Shi, do you have the same idea as Ms. Lim?
In a contemporary era filled with rapid advance in information and communication technology, there is no denying that social media has gained the status of an inseparable element of modern society's daily routine. The various platforms that has burst onto the social media scene, such as Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok, has brought about fundamental change in people's interaction patterns, information sharing patterns, and the way their viewpoints are expressed. The objective of using social media as a channel to influence public opinion varies from one situation to another.
Well, Ms. Shi, do you have any evidence to prove this statement?
Yes, of course. The article at hand shows many cases in which social media can be used to make a change through the powerful effect it has on people. Social media has become an increasingly powerful tool for shaping public opinion. Through platforms like Twitter and Facebook, individuals can share their opinions and perspectives with a global audience. Social media also allows for the rapid dissemination of information, making it easier for individuals and groups to influence public opinion on a particular issue. However, social media also has its downsides. With the rise of fake news and misinformation, it can be difficult to insert what is true and what is not. This can lead to the spread of false information and conspiracy theories, which can ultimately shape public opinion in dangerous ways.
Okay, I got it. Social media shapes public opinion by allowing people to give real-time feedback on opinions. However, social media will also increase the amount of fake information to be spreaded. Thank you both for such an engaging discussion. Before we wrap up, let's take a moment to discuss how social media shapes one's personal relationships. Ms. Shi, may I know what you think about this?
In my opinion, social media will decrease quality time and relationship satisfaction. Excessive social media use can negatively impact quality time, create conflict, and reduce relationship satisfaction whether the relationship is romantic or not. During a 2021 study, researchers used Instagram and the app's time tracking capability to learn more about the connection between social media and relationship satisfaction. They found an increase in Instagram usage led to a decrease in relationship satisfaction and an increase in conflict and negative outcomes.
That's interesting. Do the researchers discover any other things?
Yes, Misty. They also found that the dissatisfaction, conflict, and negative outcomes trigger an addictive use of Instagram. On the flip side, making daily sacrifice for the relationship partner had a positive effect on relationship satisfaction and decreased the likelihood of conflict and negative outcomes. However, there is always also the issue of grooming, which is the act of snooping a person in a social setting by focusing on one's smartphone. For example, if two people sit down for a face-to-face conversation and one continues to scroll social media apps and check notifications, that person is fooling the other. Additionally, fooling will lead to the heightened jealousy between romantic partners as well as weaken their bond and lower their satisfaction with the relationship.
Yes, social media affects relation satisfaction that we can discover from daily life. And Ms. Lim, what about your perspective regarding the way social media shapes our personal relationships?
Thank you for Ms. Chi's opinions. However, my view on this topic of social media is more positive than negative. In a world where people are increasingly disconnected, social media has made it easier to stay connected with loved ones regardless of distance. With the click of a button, we can see what our friends and family are up to, celebrate their achievements, and offer support when they need it most. Social media use has a positive impact on social connection if people use it actively. One of the positive impacts is social media can help boost connectivity. Family members and friends do not always live in the same city or even the same state or country. This is because social media platforms like WhatsApp, Facebook, Messengers, and Instagram allow for real-time conversations, making it easy to stay in touch and respond quickly.
That is fascinating. Ms. Lim, can you share another idea that social media helps to shape our personal relationships?
Of course, from my point of view, social media provides multimedia sharing. People can share photos, videos, and voice messages. For example, people can post updates about themselves and others in their lives, such as spouses and children, as well as share photos of vacations and other important family events. In addition, people can tweak their privacy levels and share more personal information or pictures through individual or group messages. These and other social media apps provide ways for people to video chat in real time, further helping them feel more connected.
Thank you both for your valuable insights. It is clear that social media plays a complex role in our life. We hope this conversation has shed light on the impacts of social media. In short, social media has undoubtedly transformed our society. It has opened doors for communication, provided a platform for activism and connected people across the globe. However, it is important to recognize and address the negative impacts as well, such as mental health implications and privacy concerns. As responsible users, let's leverage the benefits of social media while remaining cautious, ensuring that it adds value to our lives without compromising our well-being. That's all for our talk show today. Join us next time on Hello JB as we explore another important topic. Until then, stay connected and informed. Once again, thank you very much. Goodbye.